Hey, I'm Andy Aledort. In this edition of In Deep, we're going to take a look at the title track of my brand new double album, Light of Love. Light of Love is a song that features acoustic and electric guitars, and the primary rhythm part is played with fingerpicking. So we're going to go over that fingerpick part that you hear in the intro and throughout the tune. We're going to play along to the track first, and then I'll demo it for you. All right, let's go over this fingerpick part right now. Before we get into the intricacies of the fingerpicking, let's just talk about the chord progression. There's a relative major, relative minor axis happening, an axis between E minor and G major. And this kind of thing is very common in popular music. You hear it in Neil Young's Heart of Gold, Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here, Rockin' in the Free World, Neil Young. There's so many songs that do that kind of thing. So just to talk about the chord progression, we have E minor to G, to D, to C sus2, E minor, back to G, and then to C, but it's like C6, to accommodate the melody. Throughout the part, the melody is interweaving with the chords. So it's really a C chord, but you hear a C6 at first. Then it goes A minor to C6, E minor to D, and then again A minor to C6, and then the wrap up is G, C, D, goes back to the top. And I call the column counterintuitive because there is counterpoint, but it's more like rhythmic counterpoint, because you have the steady root notes of the chords picked with the thumb on the downbeats, like in the first bar. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4. But on those upbeats, that's a downbeat, but then the other notes. So it's chord melody. You have chords and chord references dropped in via the bass notes on the lower strings picked with the thumb, and the melody, which is the vocal melody, added on top, which comes via the finger picking. So then a D chord, and the other thing about it is you have hammers and pulls, these articulation things, to make it sound more interesting. So those little hammer and pull. So that was a hammer, and then another hammer. And that was a slide. And right here we have A minor, but I want that G string to ring when I play the C, so you get the reference to the C chord. And that is a whole a longer melody that's intertwined with the chord. So that was the same as before. And then hammer. If I play through the whole thing slowly, you get this. So be sure to pick through the patterns slowly and carefully, dropping those syncopations in, whether it's the bass notes for the chords or the higher strings for the melodies in the appropriate places, so you get the two voices, bass notes and chords, higher notes and melodies, happening together in the right places.